Welcome to the Hachette podcast. This is Brandon.
And January.
And we're back.
Was that excited enough?
That was a little bit better.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll work on it. You know, it's just all the meditation I'm doing. It just chills me out a little more. That's a good thing. So yesterday we talked about VBACs.
We did. What are we talking about today?
We are talking about VBACs again.
More VBACs.
Yes. Again, from chapter 6 of the Birth Without Fear book. This sentence I'm going to share with you today means a lot to me and led me to some of my decisions in the birth experiences that we had. So I am just going to jump right in today and read this and then we can discuss it. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
When a hospital puts a VBAC ban into effect or an OB practice doesn't support women in planning for a VBAC, they're taking away your options. Removing options is never the answer. Taking an option away from a woman regarding her body, her autonomy, her pregnancy, and her birth, it's wrong. I'm going to stop there. You have to get the book, which you can pre-order now, to read the rest.
On Amazon, Barnes & Noble.
It's wrong. It's wrong. And I'll never, ever understand this. I was a guest on a few podcasts this week, which I'll be posting about soon when they come out. And we discussed this. Taking away options is never the answer.
No,
if you, especially taking away options for women who are planning and having hospital births, as a doctor or a CNM or a hospital, you're going to get the opposite of you want by doing that. You're going to push women into a corner where they either are going to have a birth now they don't want to have, they're going to have birth trauma, or they're going to birth outside of the hospital, which they can safely do. But let's be real, if hospitals don't want women birthing outside of hospitals. So why are you taking away the options? Educate your providers. How about that? How about instead of taking away option for women, you send your providers to more seminars. You teach them how to safely handle breech births. You teach them how to safely support women in VBAC births. How about you create an environment for safer birth for women, regardless of how they're birthing? I mean, the risks go up anytime you induce a woman. Uterine rupture risks go up just as much, if not more, with induction, especially if the woman's not ready or the baby's not ready, as with VBAC. And again, like I said yesterday, you can look up statistics. I am not the kind of person who shares statistics research. That's not me. But what's so great in this day and age is you have a lot of different avenues of information and support. So go to those websites and look it up and have those conversations with your providers. But taking away options is never, ever, ever the answer, especially when it comes to women in our bodies. Like, this is 2019. Can we stop this shit? Like, have we not learned yet that taking away options just leads to more issues, hurt, trauma, bad health care?
Absolutely.
Right? And it does not help the family unit at all. So stop putting bans on, stop taking away our options, give us more options. You step up. You step up and you do better and you give us more options. Otherwise, get out of this field. Why are you in this field? Why are you in this field of supporting women and birthing their babies if you're actually not doing that? Because there are plenty of midwives, home birth midwives, birth center midwives, hospital midwives, CNMs, and OBs who want to do that. And you guys are amazing and thank you. And nurses who want to support women and birthing people through their pregnancy, their births, and their postpartum, whether it's VBAC, cesarean, hospital, epidural, no medications, all of it. So give us more of those providers, give us more of those options, and we will see a much better rate in safe birth outcome, but also much better rate in postpartum mental health outcomes, right? Like, this extends so much further than how that baby comes out of our body. Wake up. It's time. I will now slide my soapbox back away for the time being. Do you have anything to add?
I don't. I don't. I know I haven't said a whole lot in the last couple episodes, but there's not much for me to add. I haven't been in a position with my choices or my body being threatened. And
can you imagine if somebody told you what you could and couldn't do with your body or your penis constantly? Could you imagine dealing with that? Because that's what we deal with regularly, constantly. What we're told, what our bodies, our cervix, our vulvas, our vaginas can and can't do. Usually by men.
True. Well, you know me well enough to know the answer to that.
you would fight.
I would.
Yeah.
I would absolutely fight.
You would fight too.
I think women should fight.
Right.
And it's you know.
And it's unfair.
Yeah,
we shouldn't
it
have
is.
to. It's unfair. But you know what? We have to. And we're going to continue to do so. And not only for ourselves. That's super important. We need to do this for ourselves. We need to do this for our journey, our growth, our healing. But it also heals the generations of women that we came from. And it makes it better and will make it better for our sons and daughters moving forward.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, you guys. Until next time.
Adios.
Love you.